Okay. I got interrupted by a phone call. So, I don't remember if it was here. Let's see. Or it's probably, I think it's, it's over here. That used to be the old service merchandise. I think this is just a new building that they built at some point. Now, of course, we're just coming from Sears, and we're coming upon the other anchor store that used to be McRae's, and before University Mall closed, it was Belk. And so here is the back entrance to Belk and McRae's. So the original building is here. They just repurposed it for Burlington and made a new front, and there is no available back entrance to Burlington. So here we go, some more. While this was University Mall, you had two theaters. United Artists Theater, and so we'll be coming alongside here. This used not to be here. It's just you would see parts of the mall, the siding of the mall. Yes. Now, this used to be service merchandise, and now it is a American. What is it? Waller or something like that. Waller. I can't see the sign because the tree's in the way. But okay, so we've come across J.C. Penney's, but over here, somewhere over here was United Artists North Theater. They had a North Theater and a South Theater. North Theater was a lot bigger and had some of the more popular movies. That the South had some of the movies that had been a little bit older, and the theater seemed a little bit older itself, even though I think it was the same age. But we have J.C. Penney's here. J.C. Penney. The facade hasn't really changed. Neither has the Sears facade changed in many years since the 70s. But here is the back part of J.C. Penney's. Yeah, okay. So we have American Water, I guess, is what that is. And over here we have Chuck E. Cheese. That used to be Showbiz Pizza. Then Chuck E. Cheese took it over. Here is the side of J.C. Penney. Every time I looked at the Back to the Future movie when I was young, I thought that they did the movie scene here in the parking lot, because I had no idea that JCPenney was a chain and there was more than one. Here's the front part of JCPenney. Then, of course, what used to be parking lot and all this is now University Town Plaza with a bunch of stores and eateries and Academy Sports and Outdoors. Okay, so this used to be along centered up with Burlington. When we get to this door, this used to be the entrance to University Mall, and so we're actually, if the building was here, we'd be riding into the building right now. And so right about here would be a fountain, a little bit closer right here, and then there was a store over here called Pretzel Time. I used to work at Pretzel Time. I also used to work at United Artist as well for a short while. But here we've got Burlington. See the side entrance of Sears, and then the other side entrance of J.C. Penney's, which you can't see because the car's in the way. But right here used to be Toys R Us and Babies R Us. So here is a little look of what used to be University Mall. And of course, there was a walkway all the way from JCPenney to Sears, and you'd use these mall entrances to get to these anchor stores. The Burlington one too as well. So now that concludes our tour. If you like this, give a thumbs up and let me know what you think.